Good morning, afternoon, or evening, my beautiful, beautiful YOGATX Sangha. Bienvenidos a Mazunte, Mexico. Welcome to Mazunte, Mexico. We are in my wonderful sanctuary. She still needs a name, so if you guys have a name for me, that would be helpful. I sit atop a hill in this beautiful small town called San Agustín. I have the ocean to my right and the jungle to my left, and Mother Nature just feels like she is embracing me in this big warm hug as I solo journey into just bliss up here in the hilltop with the ocean breeze. So welcome to my sacred space, and I want to share a fun and powerful practice with you guys today. This practice is going to be one of just self-confidence and being comfortable in our body and being comfortable in our voice and speaking our truth and just moving our bodies and being free. So let's start standing, because first I just want us to get a little fluid here. So we're going to make some circles, and I will encourage you to have patience with the sounds of Mexican evolution, as we have chainsaws in the background at times. But we're going to take an inhale and reach the arms up. And we're going to fold to the left. You could bend the left knee, and we're going to just spiral down through center and dance our way up to the right. Open the chest. Exhale through center. Move to the left. There's no right or wrong, so just get natural with this. Come over to the right. This time circle all the way up. Maybe a back bend here, open the heart, and then move to the left. So you could change the arms up, you can come up onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, any kind of fluid movement or dance-like movements that you want to do here are welcome. And just get creative with it. Maybe your movements are much smaller than mine. I don't want you to look like me, I want you to look like you. So just keep moving, 2 more rounds of breath. Getting the energy centers of the body to wake up with this movement. Let's come back up through center and stand. So ground down through the feet, hip width distance, arms alongside the body. Can shrug the shoulders a little bit. Make some circles, hip rolls. A little bit of dancing here. Let's come to stillness. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils and sigh it out. Again, inhale. Exhale. Again, make some noise. All right, so let's open the eyes. We're going to do a variation of breath of joy. So as you might notice, we're getting a little dynamic today. I want you guys to be confident in your body, to move your energy. If that's not where you're feeling today and you're not willing to go there, I understand, but that's what we're doing today. So the way that this is going to look is we're going to take an inhale and reach up. And on the exhale, we're just going to let it go. Inhale up. All right, so come up to standing. Let's do that together. I'll let you know when we're at our last round, and we're just moving energy through the body. Take an inhale. Keep moving. Two more. Inhale. This time, hands to heart center. Let's pause here. So the heartbeat is probably moving a bit here. Ground down through the feet. Let the shoulders relax. Let the brow and the jaw relax. And just notice how you feel in your body. Just 1 minute ago, how did you feel before practice? 1 minute in, how are you feeling now? Are you here? Are you present? Are you awake? Are you conscious? Let's continue. Open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale, bow down. Slight bend in the knees. Let the hips come back and fold in. Take your time as we move through today. You can inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank position. So we're getting nice and strong already. Press the palms in, slight rounding of your upper back, pull the belly into the spine. Building that Agni, those tapas, that fire in the core. So core is everything in the physical postures of yoga. Might not be the most enjoyable, but most necessary. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Press the heels in. Toes are about hip width distance apart. Slight bend in the knees. Let's get nice and long through that posterior chain of fascia. Bring the shoulders away from the ears and let the head hang. So I want you to check in today where you hold your tension. So if you say, I can't feel it, I want you to really tune in with your physical body. What is happening? Where do you feel lengthening? Where do you feel contraction? Where are your aches? Where is your joy? Where is your ecstasy? Is there anything just feeling buzzing with electricity? Notice it, acknowledge it. Bring the knees down to the earth, drop the belly, inhale, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Now get creative. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. Exhale, move your spine in a new way. Maybe it comes back towards the heels. We're just making some figure eights. When you want to take an inhale, the belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round that spine. Do whatever you need to do. Get creative. And continue. Inhale, the belly drops, look forward. Exhale, find a rounding in the spine that feels good. Get creative. Feel like a little cat. And inhale, the belly drops, look forward. Exhale, round. Last one. And let's come back to a neutral spine. My earrings fall out all the time. You'll see me putting them back in. You would think, why would I just not wear them? But apparently I'm attached to them. Let's tuck the toes under. Slightly lift the knees, so we're not coming all the way up yet. Knees are coming off the ground just a bit, and we're engaging the core. All right, we're getting a little playful here. Step the right foot forward, left hand forward. Right hand forward, left foot forward. Right hand back, left foot back. Left hand back, right foot back. One more, right? And then let's come forward. So just a couple of little steps here. We're little animals on the ground. And when you come back to the center of your mat, let's press the hips back up, downward facing dog. Thank you guys for being playful with me today. It's important that we play. In Sanskrit, we call this lila, which is the playful spirit of the gods. Inhale, bring the big toes together and reach the right leg up. Bend the right knee and stack the right hip open over the left. Can make a big circle with the right knee. You can stay here or flip over, right foot down behind you, both knees parallel. Reach the right arm forward. So three-legged dog here. All right, we're gonna try to get really creative and playful here. Bring the right hand back down to the ground. Pull the right knee into the chest, balancing. Step the right foot forward and reach the arms up. If you fell out of it, that's completely fine, don't worry. Sink into the right knee, high lunge. Take the right arm back behind you, left arm forward. We're just twisting open to the right. Right hand to the back of the left thigh, left arm stretching up and back. Get nice and long. Take an inhale. Now exhale, the left arm's gonna travel forward, right arm travels with it. We bring the chest parallel with the ground. Move around to the back of the mat, bend the left knee, palms come together at heart center. We come into a pose called Ninja Warrior. Right toes point up. Again, if you get lost, just be playful here with me. Hands can come down to the earth. Keep the chest open. And let's walk through center, bend the right knee, and then come to face the front of the mat, hands around the right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. You guys are doing a great job. I can feel it even through the camera. I know that you can do this. Take an inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip open over the right. Draw a big circle with that left knee if you'd like. Move in the opposite direction as well. You can stay here, or you can bring the left foot down behind you. Left arm reaching forward, flipping your dog, presenting the heart up to the sky, ceiling, wherever you might be. I get to look out at the ocean. I feel so grateful. Hola, mar. Hola, playa. Hello, ocean. Hello, beach. Bring the left hand down. Pull the left knee into the chest and set the left foot down. Reach the arms up. High crescent lunge. We're here. We got here again. It's a journey. It's happening. Sink into the left knee. Open the arms up to the left, like we're hugging the left side wall. Bring the left hand down to the right thigh, right arm stretching up and over, nice and long. All right, so we're gonna sweep that right arm forward as the chest comes parallel with the mat. Move to the back of the mat towards the right knee, left toes point up, palms together. You can bring your hands down to the earth for balance, and that right heel can stay up. Ninja warrior, so feel like a ninja here. Maybe you wanna make some interesting arms here. Feel strong, feel creative, feel playful. And we're gonna move through center nice and low, bend into the left knee, come back around the left foot, and step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bring the knees down, bring the heart down, keep the hips up high. Inhale, slide forward onto the belly, open the heart, palms press in lightly. And exhale, hips to heels, and let's bring the knees apart and sink back into a child's pose. So let's just take a moment here to ground in our prasad, our prayer to Mother Earth. Allow our forehead to be nestled here in the ground. And take an inhale, come back to tabletop. And we're gonna actually sweep the feet forward and come into a seat. Stretch the legs out in front of you. And all that energy, that dynamic energy of movement, we're going to calm it down a little bit, bring it down a bit. So if you need to bring a block underneath the hips, a bolster underneath the knees, do so. We're coming into Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Find your edge. So as soon as the back begins to round, just let the hands hang to the side here, fall to the side. We don't have to get to touching the toes. If you can, wonderful. If not, wonderful. We fold in, allow our energy to now cool in, to calm us, maybe come into the parasympathetic nervous system a bit. And take 3 more rounds of breath here. And lift the chest. We're going to bring the hands underneath the hips for fish pose. So slowly begin to come back onto the elbows. Open the heart up towards the ceiling. Let the crown fall back. Maybe you make funny little fish noises. You might not be able to hear mine. They're very, very quiet. But keep the heart moving up. Let the crown come back. We're just letting the heart be nice and open here, keeping our energy across the chest open as we close practice. So this is getting into the lung meridians and the superficial front arm lines, even the deep front line as well. So the fascia that comes across the heart energetically, this is how we embrace the world, how we step into love. So good to keep this center open. Slowly lift the head, remove the elbows here off to the side. Let's pull the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. And take a hold of the bottoms of the feet, happy baby. So just remembering your blissful nature, that childlike state that exists within each of you. You can move from side to side, maybe stretch the legs out, maybe one at a time. Let the head relax on the floor. Let yourself just be cool and calm and playful and curious. 2 more breaths here. Bring the feet down to the earth. We're going to take 2 back bends of choice. So for those of you that are new to the practice, I encourage this first position. For those of you more advanced, you can go into wheel in your own time. So for bridge pose, fingers track towards the heels. Press into the heels, lift the hips up on an inhale. Roll the shoulders beneath you and clasp hands. So this can be quite intense already. Stay here then. Keep the knees moving in towards each other. And for those of you that have a wheel practice, you can always bring hands alongside the ears, press into the heels, push up to the crown of the head first, and then all the way up onto the palms. We're going to be in either position for 5 rounds of breath. So again, if you haven't done this pose, I do not encourage to try it by yourself. I'd encourage to try it with a friend so they can be there to support you at your sides. Two more rounds of breath for each of us. And everyone slowly making their way down, unrolling the shoulders or coming down to the crown of the head. Hips come down to the ground. Take the feet wider apart and let the knees fall into each other. Bring the hands to the belly and just feel the rise and fall here. And again, how does it feel to touch yourself, to touch the belly? Maybe hands can touch the thighs, can caress your body a little bit here. Maybe even hugging yourself, massaging your shoulders a bit. And how often do you do this for yourself, you know? How often do you really give gratitude and love to your own body? And hands rest on the belly again if that feels good. And a desire that I have for all of us is that we love and accept ourselves unconditionally, that we start from within our relationship to ourselves, so that there's so much love here that it exudes out to a world that is in dire need of so much love and empathy and compassion. Stretch the legs out long, stretch the arms up overhead. And our last pose is to create a little banana shape. So walk the feet over towards the right, the arms over towards the right. Maybe the ankles cross, maybe you turn your head towards the right a little bit. Coming into what is so often referred to as banana asana. We can also think of it as like a Supta Ardha Chandrasana, like a half moon. Let's move over to the other side when you feel good. Straighten out through center first, and then make that little banana shape or your little moon shape over towards the left. Feel the length through the lateral line. On our right side, this is our gallbladder meridian. We stretch the sides. This gets into our decision making and our timidity. So, do you feel confident and proud to make decisions and to speak up for yourself? We're moving a lot of energy when we do yoga. So it's not just the physical practices. There is so much happening here. So be curious, get to know yourselves. Come back through center. You can take a Shavasana and you can pause the video. We won't be here for too long, just around 5 breaths. So I encourage you to quiet me and take a nice long nurturing Shavasana for yourself. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Pull the knees into the chest, falling over to the side, fetal pose. Acknowledging the beauty of what you are, who you are, the energy that you are, the things that live within you, the magic, the brilliance, the light. Use the hand to press yourself up to a seat. Sitting up tall and proud, hands resting on the knees. And taking a couple of moments here really to check in from the beginning of practice till now. Are you able to soften the face, the brow, the jawbones, mouth? Maybe you make a silly face with your mouth. Get a big circle. And bring hands to heart center, bowing head to heart. The silly and water-like and playful creature and child and being within me really hopes for deep play and childlike innocence and love and trust. And play, 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 play for you. And open the eyes. As we return, we say aho and namaste. So let's just take a moment here as we arrive back to really feel into our body. I just want you to tap your body a bit here. This is your body. You are home. You are here. Feel into it. Tap the thighs. Tap the feet. Get some energy moving. We get energy moving through the meridian system here. Tap the back, the belly, the shoulders, and the face. Move your jaw around. Throat. All right, top of the head. Wonderful. Thank you for playing with me. Take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. Can shake the arms a little bit. All right, I hope that you are feeling a bit better in your body after this practice. And this practice is also one that is really wonderful if we have anxiety or stress, if we have numbing, you know, if we are in collapse state or freeze state, numbing out totally into a parasympathetic dive. You know, we call this a dorsal dive with polyvagal theory. And sometimes, you know, when life gets tough, when we're just tough on ourselves and we numb out and we check out, we got to check back into our body. It's like checking into a hotel. We got to turn the lights back on and sweep the floors and move all the cobwebs. And so this is a great practice for that. In the future, know that you can always come back here. You can always come back to this space and just shake it out and get back into your body and reopen things, you know, reopen things to the world. So sending you so much love. Hope that you are navigating your experience, your beautiful human experience, with compassion and self-empathy for yourself. And yeah, I just wish you so much ease. You can find me at all the things down below, all the platforms, and you could go to my website, www.echoflowyoga.com, to see what I've got going on around the world. And I hope to see you again in the future, or again, I hope to see you in 3D one day. So wishing you guys so much love. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can get our weekly and daily videos. And I will see you again next week. Mwah!